Hello, folks. First of all, I hope you had a great Christmas holiday and a Happy New Year, since it's now 2 days before New Year's Eve. So today we're going to talk about something very unique in the world of Bordeaux. If you were to take one property that is kind of an icon property that's extremely hard to find, we only get a few bottles of it, and it's one of the gems of Pomerol, that would be Le Pen. And owned by the Thiepont family, mainly run by Jacques Thiepont. That property, basically you're looking at about $3,500 for the most recent vintage of that wine. Now, in 2010 or 11, he bought a property in Saint-Emilion, and that wine is called Lif. When that wine came out, it was about $75, and we bought all the allocation that they would give us, which is not that much, probably 5 or 6 cases. Now that wine is selling for $200. Okay, so you following me here? I mean, obviously these properties that Jacques touches turns to gold, okay? So in 2015, Jacques and Anne Thiepont bought a property in Castillon, and they bought it at the very top of the Castillon Plateau, basically the same limestone plateau that runs from Saint-Emilion through to Castillon, Costa Castillon. And this is clay over limestone, and this is Merlot country, essentially. And as you know, Le Pen is 100% Merlot. L'If is 85% Merlot. So he found this organic vineyard in Castillon, and it was basically, for him, it was like another dream. So they purchased it in 2015. Here is L'Être, okay? And again, if you follow Jacques and his passion for trees, you know, you have Le Pen, which is a pine tree, you have Lif, which is a yew tree, and you have L'Être, which is a beech tree. So essentially, I think these trees are on all the properties. So that's kind of where he got his inspiration. But that being said, this is his new baby, okay? And so what he really wanted to do over the next few years is really understand the terroir there in Castillon. Really, I mean, and the Thiepont family does know, because they have other properties in Castillon, but this property is special. And so he really wanted to figure out, you know, going through the years and the vintages from 2015, what he can make and the best wine he can make from this property. We have been following this from the beginning, and because of that, we here at Wine Exchange said, okay, yeah, we follow Lif, you know, we gotta follow what's going on here. We have 40-year-old vines, a blend of Merlot and Cabernet Franc, 30% new French oak, 70% one vintage French oak, and guess where that 70% French oak comes from? Aha, Le Pen and Lif. Okay, so now we're just talking such pedigree here, okay? So now, here we are, we have basically 4 vintages, because they bought it in 2015, their first vintages was 2016, great vintage, 2017, good vintage, 2018, very good vintage, and 2019, great vintage, 2020, great vintage. Now, he decided he wasn't going to send the wine to the press until he felt he nailed, you know, he got it just perfect. And he didn't do that until 2020, the 20 vintage, okay? That's that one. Well, in the debut vintage that he sent it to the press, he got 95 points. 95 points, okay? Now, we've tasted both of these wines, the 19 and the 20. And something here at the Exchange, I think that you have to realize that Kyle and I have been doing this for probably a combined 65 years. I mean, it's a long time. We taste a lot of wines. We're not a corporate business. We're us, and we buy what we like. And if we don't like it, we don't buy it. So I have to believe in what I'm selling you in order to do these videos and let you know that, hey, it's in the bottle, okay? So trust us when we say, okay, between these two wines, got the 95 pointer, but the 19 right now is tasting a little bit more, I kind of like it a little better right now. This wine is a little kind of still firm, needs a decant, needs a little more time. The 19, slam dunk, boom, pour it in the glass, swirl it, decant it for 15, 20 minutes, and you're off to the races. Both great wines, but the great thing about these wines is they're not priced yet like the other two wines. You have $32.98 for the 20, you have $29.98 for the 19. I can't believe how great these wines are for the price. And they're very rare. I mean, only 2 negotiants that I know of, we get them from. And our allocations are nothing. So then 20, we have about, 9 cases, but they're 6-packs, so figure 18 6-packs. And this one, we're probably down to about 7 cases. Get them both. Why not? They're both great. And I tell you, you're gonna wanna have these in your cellar because this property could be, who knows, the next Liv. Happy New Year. We love you. Keep buying wine from us. Like and subscribe. Again, if you subscribe, you get the notifications early.